Now it has been a sad week last week and into now because my neighbour down the road, Michael, he passed away and he was buried out of Ballycran and he had asked me to play at his funeral. So it was a bit nerve-wracking, always when you're playing in front of folks you know, and a sad occasion but a privilege at the same time. So there you go. So things are a little bit dull this week. But it is lovely to be out in the countryside trimming up the hedges. It's getting dark near sunset here, so we'll be packing up soon and heading home. Well, the light's going now, so I'm just going to pack up and head home. I could probably work for another half hour, but the traffic's getting heavy too. But we'll finish that off tomorrow. There's a bit down the bottom end, then another bit up the other road. But that's us. Now I'm just coming down round the Slans here to do a wee hedge cutting job. But there's so much wrack banked up on the beach here, I just thought I'd come down and get a wee photograph. Now the water running out of this lade comes right down from Castle Boy, where I was filming last week. And less than a generation ago, this is where all the farmers got their fertilizer for the field from. Tractors and carts, small ones, hand load it with a grape, or horses and carts before that. The Slans is looking really lovely there. But thanks to Dard and all the rest now, we're not allowed to bring the wrack off the beach, so it rots here and stinks everybody out. But anyway, it's great fertilizer. You used to have what was called rack rights, and you were allocated a certain area on the beach, and you could come and lift the rack there every time the winter weather or storms brought it in. And if you look out to sea there, I'll zoom this up, but it loses quality whenever you do that. Out behind the seagulls there's a few flies on the beach here, on the seaweed. That's where the wild deer Shipwreck wrecked. Just out to the right of that, halfway across the sea there. The lighthouse is behind the headland there, we can't just pick it up. In 1886. Now the man just to my right here used to be called Mr. Tector, and he was a herbalist and grew all kinds of stuff in his garden. Medicinal remedies. We have had some torrents of rain, and even at that, oh, look how dry this field is. I have just drove up over there now. You would hardly see the tyre mark on it. Now, it was in stubble, fair enough, but still, look at this beautiful skyline here. It's almost apocalyptic. But anyway, that's what's happening, and we're going to get another team of rain, I do believe. So tonight, this is the 11th of December, so we just have to put up with whatever we get. I could make more money selling golf balls than... Look at that. Goodness me. Those initials. Does anybody out there know who HRT would be? Or HRT, to cover both sides of the community. There you are. Look, there's one there, half buried in the ground. Oh, that's... And look, here's another one. Oh my goodness. Same fellow owns that one. 3 golf balls. 2 for £1. And look, another one. Oh, let me see whose initials on this one. No, there's nobody on that one. No initials. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, I was invited to tell the story of the shipwreck of the wild deer, and it was just in a little church outside Lisburn, and they had a nice tea and all laid on, and it was an enjoyable time. So if you would like to hear the story of the wild deer, I will come with a slide presentation. I'll also do 2 or 3 live songs on my guitar, and we cover the whole story from start to finish. She was an immigrant ship heading from Glasgow in 1883 with 200 passengers bound for New Zealand. And we follow that story from start to finish, and then we follow one of the passengers, who was called Willie Watson, a 20-year-old young man heading out to start a new farming life in New Zealand. So there you are. If you would like to hear that, I'm available to come and tell you that story. We'll see you next Friday. Next Friday evening.